It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Thursday, the 21st of April. I'm James Spann. We'll maintain the chance of a few showers and storms tomorrow. Maybe a strong storm in spots, but the weekend looking nice. And next week, the warmest week so far this year. Let's go in there and check things out. Water vapor satellite view. Upper low is on the Iowa-Missouri border with a trailing trough. And as that approaches, dynamic support gradually increasing. Check the radar. That was at 2:31. You can see patches of light rain, a few showers across the state. Nothing too heavy. All of that gradually moving northeast. Rain today, as expected, has been very light, very spotty so far. Temperatures where rain is falling, we have 60s. Haleyville 62, but away from the rain, Montgomery has 81. Birmingham at 75. We'll expect upper 70s tomorrow, and then we'll be in the 80s for a while. On the watch warning map, a relatively quiet day around the nation. Still a few counties in southwest Louisiana under a flash flood watch. A couple of marginal risks for severe weather for the rest of today and tonight. One over South Texas and southwest Louisiana. Another over Illinois in advance of the trough. Into tomorrow, a marginal risk from the Gulf Coast up to the middle Atlantic coast. In Alabama, that marginal risk is south of a line from near Scottsboro to Birmingham to Demopolis. The areas there in darker green. And, of course, we'll talk about that in detail in just a moment. And, boy, look at next week. This is day 6, which is Tuesday. A significant severe weather event possible for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. Day 7, which is Wednesday. A risk of severe weather over Missouri and some of the adjacent states. And on day 8, which is Thursday of next week, a risk of severe weather over Texas and Oklahoma. Very active period coming up next week for the southern plains and parts of the central U.S., but not here because of ridging. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through Tuesday morning. Most locations getting 1/2 inch or less. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock. You can see the trough axis coming through. A cold front should be entering northwest Alabama at midday. For the northern part of the state, especially northwest Alabama, the best chance of showers will be tomorrow morning. And really, the high-res NAM is not all that bullish on rain. That's what it looks like at 4 o'clock, and you can see there's just not much out there if this verifies. But no doubt during the peak of the daytime heating process, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, we'll see showers and storms developing in advance of the surface boundary. And they could be strong where they form. This is the surface-based CAPE. The numbers have actually come down. Now most of the values are under 2,000 joules per kilogram. And as the upper support weakens, the EHI under 1 unit. So it's marginal risk at best. Maybe a few storms tomorrow south of Birmingham in the evening with hail and gusty winds, but we don't think it's a major threat. And a pretty decent part of the day tomorrow will probably be dry with a high in the upper 70s. All right, weekend fans, Saturday looking beautiful, sunny with a high close to 80. Sunday, sunny, low 80s. Monday, mostly sunny. Again, low 80s are likely. And Tuesday, as a ridge kind of keeps that front north of us, looks like it'll be a dry day. Mid-80s are likely, warming up big time. And again, we note that 1,000 millibar low that's east of Denver. That could set up severe weather for parts of Texas and Oklahoma on Tuesday. Wednesday, that deepens, moves to near Omaha. Showers and storms likely south and east of the surface low. But for us, we're still quiet. I don't think it rains much at all next week. There could be a few isolated showers along the way, but basically warm and kind of dry. We'll be in the middle 80s, and this is Thursday, a week from today. New trough coming down toward Los Angeles, and down below that, you can see a surface low is over the Great Lakes, over Michigan, and again, that might kick off a shower or two, but it's obviously not a big deal, and highs stay in the 80s. Clearly, next week should be the warmest week so far this year. This is the end of the forecast period, Sunday, May 1st, May Day. Boy, this year is rolling along. Ridging here, troughing in the east. Most of the active weather, again, Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri. And if that's right, the weather stays basically warm and dry. And speaking of warm, how about 90 on Saturday, April 30th? Come on now, that's almost like summertime. But across the board, highs mostly in the 80s and lows mostly in the 60s as the upper ridge persists across the region. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening and God bless.